There you go.
That's great. Try activating the monorail panel again.
Do you see the way
Something is
Eve
heading
interacts
our
with
way.
objects in this game?
Don't worry. This is the monorail.
Whenever she presses a button,
This ancient electronic device is our transport.
she tells so much with
All right then.
the way she moves.
After you.
Actually, I remember before I played Stellar Blade, there was this one video that didn't spoil a whole lot, but I was too interested that I had to watch it. It was about 2B's and Eve's differences in how they carry themselves. So the video was about comparing how like they move. So like you see how like Eve walks like this, like slow walks like this, and then like she runs like this. Like her shoulders are very narrow at the top, but then she freely swings her arms like sideways. Like that's a very like playful run. Like she runs very playfully. She swings her hips also very nicely when she runs as well, like this. And she's like free-flowing in the way she runs, I guess you could say also. Like it creates this feeling of like open-mindedness, like childishness, and like this this person who is kind of like an open book. Like just like candid, I guess you could say. As I like to call Eve very frequently because she is. Like she looks I guess vulnerable is another way you could say it. Like with the way that she carries herself. Like she doesn't feel like she's the predator, you could say. She feels more so that she would be like a participant or like the victim in a situation in like these surroundings that she is in. Like you can tell that she also feels like uncomfortable in the situation that she's on with the way she runs and walks. Like it's nice how like there's so many things that you can convey without actually telling anything, just showing, you know? It's really nice how like you can do that when you have like established like context or contents on how like certain like what is the word how certain like concept works in the real life. And then let's take 2B in comparison. So I obviously can't play 2B right now, so just imagine you. 2B walks without moving her hips too playfully, but she still moves her hips a bit when she walks, each step she takes. And 2B walks a lot more strict. Like her walk and run are both very assertive and they are very dominant. Like you can tell when 2B walks and runs that she feels like she is the one that means business in any situation that she's in. She has this aura, very powerful aura when you look at her, of self-confidence. That Eve, at pretty much almost no point in the game outside of the cinematic sequences of screenplay where she like executes opponents, for example, she does not share the same assertiveness almost at all with her character as 2B does, or the Yorha androids. So it is a very big polarization of the two different androids, whereas Eve is very vulnerable and very candid and also confident, but she does not. But she also feels awkward at the same time in the new situations that she finds herself in, because she does not feel like they are basically just foreign to her. Unlike the Yorha androids in Nier Automata. And then you have the Yorha androids, whereas they feel like they are the highest possible, like, administrators, I guess you could say, of like order around Earth when they descend. And when they are on their missions and just doing anything, like they show this aura of like dominance, this like assertiveness and comfortability, and like this very strong conviction to drive their cause and complete their mission, regardless of what the cost possibly might be. So it's really nice, like, polar opposites of like the two characters in the two different games. It really does set like Eve and the other, like, well, especially Eve. I guess Lily too, yeah. So I'm just gonna say that it sets the Eve protocol members very strongly apart from like the Yorha androids. Whereas one of them is very mature, self-confident, assertive, and the other one is more uncomfortable, more childish, more candid in their nature.